How would you deal with a difficult client? How would you deal with a difficult coworker? How would you deal with a difficult employee? Discuss with example how you have managed difficult people. So with coworker, I will use it for a solve problem. It is accept, adjust, avoid, and anticipate. We have to accept the truth that we will have to work with this coworker, employee, and client for a long time or short time, but it can be the hardest step of all, but it also bring a lot of potentials for growth. Um, Adjust. If there are frequent misunderstanding or any conflict happen, make sure that I will make sure that I'm doing everything that I can do on my side because it may not solve a problem, but it can have minimize conflict and give me a chance to model good response. Avoid if the trouble remains, I will focus on minimizing cross paths and find ways to avoid direct contact. Anticipate. If I can look ahead to where trouble is likely to happen, it's often possible. Is if often possible to avoid or at least mitigate it. I should be prepared. And with client, so I will use two main way, like acknowledge, uh, acknowledge but don't agree. Sometimes agreeing with a client may add fuel to the fire. If I can acknowledge their position and shift the conversation to the resolution, I may shift away from the rantings and towards a solution for the complaint. And or I will keep my focus on what my client uh, want I to achieve. If I'm running around dealing with a very small detail, so I may not actually be working toward the end goal. I think I don't need to waste my time to treating the symptom while ignoring the disease. So with employee, I will getting more and more listen to them to get more understand about how they work, how their lives, and it will make me easier to work with them. Um, I will give the with the clear behavior feedback to show employee what are the mistake and from that has employees will can able to know how to fix the mistake as I won't be too hard with them. I won't like stress out too much and avoid the bad mouthing the problem, manage my self talk, encourage them, and from there they will have the motivation in working. What did you find the most influence about your education? How it is directly applicable to this position? So in my course, Finance and Economics, I have learned so much, not just only in finance and economic, or the module related to finance and economics like accounting, business communication, organizational behavior, quantitative analysis. I still have learned a lot about the real life. That's what what was gonna happen. What was I gonna do if something happened? It's not just like any theories in the book. It's to realize the teacher in the PV still show me how it's going on. They have a lot of assignment and presentation or any university events. So it will improve myself in different aspect. Uh, I think the most influence is about the presentation skill and manage my time, uh, in which is I was very best in the first year. And moreover is to improve my knowledge about how to be a good manager. And is directly applicable to these positions by it make me confident in the interview and know how to play with so many deadline, because before that I will always stress because because of one or two deadline is weak, and now I can control all of this, and I still arrange my work and my family works or my sports activity. I still can do 3 or 4 deadlines per week. Give us an example of an managerial situations where you use your analytical skill. What was the situation? How did you assess the situation? How did you present your analysis to your supervisor? And what was the outcome? So I have a very interesting experience. Like when I was a manager in Masterchef restaurant. The restaurant is just near the Sadan Street. I have worked in there for 2 years, but the hardest position that I met after the 6 first month. In my first 6 month, the in my first 6 month, the revenues of the restaurant is really good. The investors satisfied with the money they get, and the restaurant was always grow. But in the next 2 months, the revenues was very low, just equal 1/3 of the first six. After that, I will find out what happens to the restaurant, and after that, I found that the restaurant have so many small problem, but you know that so many small problem will become the big problem. So further of all, I saw this by I find out the employee don't understand each other. So because of this, the employee the relationship between with employees is separate, and is leading to reducing was efficient. And one more, some reviews have like appears on our fan page on Facebook is very bad, but it's actually not the truth. Someone just make up a stories to make it lost our client trust. So I solved this problem by I organized a party outside a party or outside activities each month to make everybody's in the communities near us, and after that, if any others still hates each others, I will separate the employee that they cannot work together. And and the second one, at the reviews, I find out that the story is become from the opponents, right? The opponent. So I was found some evidence from this, and and I saw this problem is very easy. Uh, the the main thing in here is our the main thing in here is our stay focused on we are not losing our tempers, so we can take time to solve this problem. What do you know about this company and this position? How do you feel you can contribute? What aspect of the job do you think you would find the most rewarding or the most challenging? I have researched and heard a lot about our company by the internet, by our company fan page or by my friends. So I know that we just organized for 6 years, but I am, but we are on the way to become the biggest company about pizza in Vietnam. And I know our company have a young professional environment, so I decided to challenge myself in this position, which is the top manager of company in the north of Vietnam. I understand what was gonna do in this position because our company have 40 brands in the north of Vietnam, but just in Vietnam, so I will expand it into the Asian, moreover in the whole world. So I have so many plans to and targets that I want to reach in if I can do if I can work in here. So so when I if I can have the chance to work, so I will I think that I will remove uh, like I will change the 40 brands become 25 or 20 brand in the north because 40 brand is too much to control. We have to take care of only 20 or 25 brand, and because and after that we will protect our brands and make the clients get more satisfied about our product.